Ancient Angola, located in southern Africa, has a history that predates colonial times, but detailed records of ancient rulers are scarce compared to other regions like North Africa or Europe. The history of this region, especially before the arrival of Portuguese explorers in the 15th century, is largely unwritten and known mostly through archaeological findings and oral traditions. Welcome to African Scribe. Our intent is to educate you about the continent of Africa, ancient dynasties and kings, whose contributions have impacted our traditions and way of life in a relaxed and chill environment. To support, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. The Kingdom of Congo, 1390s–1914. Although not entirely within modern-day Angola, this kingdom included parts of the north of the country. It was one of the most powerful states in the region, established before the arrival of the Portuguese. Rulers like Nzinga Nkuwu and Afonso are notable for their early interactions with the Portuguese and attempts to adapt Christianity and European customs. Then Ndongo and Matamba kingdoms, 16th, 19th century. These kingdoms were located in what is now northern Angola. Ndongo, in particular, became notable under the rule of Ngola Kiluanji and his successors. The most famous ruler of Ndongo was Queen Nzinga Mband, also known as Ana de Sousa Nzinga Mbandi, who reigned in the 17th century. She was known for her diplomatic and military skills, especially in her interactions and resistance against Portuguese colonial efforts. The Kingdom of Lunda, c. 1665, late 19th century. Originating in the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Lunda Empire expanded into what is now Angola. It was a confederation of states, led by a paramount chief called the Mwata Yamvo. This kingdom played a significant role in the regional trade networks, especially in the slave trade. The Ovimbandu Kingdoms, 17th century, 19th century. The Ovimbandu, made up of several small kingdoms in central Angola, were significant players in the trade routes between the coastal regions and the interior of Africa. They were known for trading in ivory, beeswax, and later slaves. These ancient rulers and kingdoms played significant roles in the pre-colonial history of Angola, with complex societies and economies. They navigated and sometimes resisted the expanding influence of European powers, especially the Portuguese, who began to establish colonial rule in the region from the 16th century onwards. The lack of written records from these periods means that much of what is known comes from oral histories, archaeological evidence, and accounts from European explorers and colonists. The history of ancient Angola, particularly in regard to its kings and rulers, is not as well documented in written records as in some other regions. However, based on available historical and archaeological evidence, as well as oral traditions, we can identify some notable rulers. The most detailed information comes from the period just before and during early European contact, especially with the Kingdom of Congo and the Ndongo Kingdom. Nzinga Nkuwu, Kingdom of Congo, late 15th century. He was the ruler of the Kingdom of Congo when the Portuguese arrived in 1483. Nzinga Nkuwu was among the first Congolese kings to convert to Christianity, adopting the name Joel I in honor of the Portuguese king at the time. Afonso I of Congo, 1506–1543. The son of Nzinga Nkuwu, Afonso I is notable for his strong commitment to Christianity and efforts to integrate Christian teachings into his kingdom. He maintained correspondence with the Portuguese monarchy and the Vatican, seeking support for his kingdom and the Christian faith. His reign saw increased European influence in the region. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba, 1623–1663. Perhaps the most famous Angolan monarch, Queen Nzinga, also known as Nzinga Mband or Ana de Sousa Nzinga Mbandi, was a powerful and diplomatic leader. She became the queen of the Ndongo and later Matamba kingdoms. Known for her skilled negotiation and military tactics, she was a staunch opponent of Portuguese colonial expansion and the Atlantic slave trade. Queen Nzinga managed to keep her kingdoms relatively independent and played a key role in the regional politics of her time. Garcia Q of Congo, 1641 to 1661, a king of the Congo Kingdom during a turbulent period marked by internal strife and external threats, particularly from the Portuguese. His reign was characterized by efforts to resist Portuguese influence and maintain the sovereignty of his kingdom. These rulers are among the few from ancient Angola whose actions and impact are somewhat known, primarily through the lens of their interactions with European powers. Their reigns highlight a period of significant transition and resistance in the face of growing European influence and the burgeoning Atlantic slave trade. We hope you enjoy the journey with us and hope to see you visit soon. To support the channel, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification button to receive alerts when we upload new content. Until next time, keep celebrating the tapestry of Africa with us.